Well, lads, welcome back to Lansdowne Road again. I've another guest with me now. I've Noah Jauny, Stade Brestois goalkeeper. Is it Jauny?
Johnny.
It's Johnny, is it Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, so I think everyone knows it's not a traditional Irish name. Noah, thanks for being here and doing this with us.
Love to be here.
And yeah, do you want to explain to everyone actually your background? Why you have a Dublin accent but you don't have an Irish name?
So basically, I grew up in Dublin, born and raised in Swords. So went to school here, played football here, started my career here. So started playing for Rovers, and then moved abroad. And then obviously my name Johnny came from my dad, who was French. So Johnny is French background.
And so just you came, was it home farm you started at, and then Rovers, and then Stade Brestois. What was it like living in Ireland? Did you enjoy it? Was it tough for your family when you were here, or was it easy? Your dad was a footballer, wasn't he? Played League of Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was good. So I started off at home farm, and then Shamrock was scouting me at one of my games for home farm when we played against them. So then obviously when Shamrock was the biggest club in Ireland, Humphrey, you don't hesitate. So I went straight away, and then just before COVID, Brest were interested in. Obviously had to wait a bit with COVID, and then went abroad. And obviously with my family, it was difficult to start because obviously you leaving your parents at 15, 16, it's so young, and you move to the culture. I knew a bit of it because my background was French, but yeah, it was great experience. Lets you enjoy. You enjoy so much, and you mature off it, off learning, or being on your own.
And what was it like moving over? Because obviously you're away from family, but I'm sure, were you already fluent in French when you went? Was it easy?
Yeah, I spoke fairly well.
Yeah, and was it easy to adapt to the culture for you? Because I know a lot of lads say going to France is very tough, and the fact that the coaches can be very tough, and it's a very ruthless environment, probably the most ruthless in Europe. And if you do but poorly for a while, that could be you gone. Like, was it tough adapting to that climate?
Yeah, well, obviously at the start I spoke French, so it was alright, but obviously the culture is completely different, and it's very difficult, like, for footballers coming over abroad. Like, obviously, if it's in France, Italy, Germany, England, any player going abroad, it'd be difficult for them. But yeah, France was difficult at the start, but I adapted well, and obviously the hard times make you stronger, and obviously from being on my own, and my family were fairly present as well, so having your family around you when you're away just makes the journey easier.
Yeah, and now you're in the first team now. You've been on the bench a number of times this season in the league. And what was it like last year? Because a lot of people have seen your club kind of took that next step by doing very well in the Champions League last year. Was it the Bernabeu? You were away at Bernabeu?
Went to Barcelona, and we got Madrid at home. Yes. Obviously, great experience being in the Champions League, playing against such big clubs. Obviously, the best clubs that are in the world. Like, just you from being a boy watching them on TV on Champions League, and it was such a surreal moment. Like seeing all these big names like Mbappe, Bellingham, all the Barca players are like, wow, like this is really it, and you just embrace the moment, because obviously you never know in football. Obviously everyone wants to go to the top, but you never know, so just embrace all the moments.
And what's it like now to see it that you're 21 and you're on 21s, but probably your next step is probably playing regular men's football. Is that your next goal? Like, because is it tough not getting to playing first team football every week? Is that your next goal?
Yeah, obviously every person wants to play as much as possible. Obviously as a keeper, it's the most important thing to do is play, and there's obviously one position on the pitch, so you don't get on like a normal player. But yeah, obviously I'd love to go out and play, but at the minute I'm at my club, so just focusing on the club as much as I can and doing as well as I can and progressing. So we'll have to wait and see what happens at the end of the season, basically.
And you're one of many very talented Irish goalkeepers at the moment. Like last group, you had Josh Keeley in it, then you have Gavin Zuni, Mark Travers, Queven Keller in the senior squad now. What's it like to have that maybe competition in front of you at the time being, and does it give you something to aspire towards, that you know you're going to have to do your very best if you're going to get into that squad?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously seeing what Josh did last year, did a very good campaign, and he's doing so well at Luton, and obviously it's very inspiring, like, just for young keepers, he's doing so well, and Gavin and Greeley and Mark. So I've been with Gavin before at Rovers, so I knew him a bit. So yeah, it's so inspiring for young Irish keepers, not even myself, but younger down, see the keepers doing so well.
Yeah, and so what's it like back in the camp this week? Massive game on Friday. You've established yourself as the number one, done very well last camp. Is that to go another clean sheet this week in 3 points? And how's your mood heading into it?
Yeah, so obviously coming into this camp it's always a great buzz coming in, you know the group now, so it's a great atmosphere being around, coming back to your country and playing down in the front of your home crowd like Cork, so it'll be a great atmosphere apparently down there from what I've seen before, so can't wait to get going. Obviously we all know we're not here for nothing, we want 3 points and that's what we're trying to get.
Yeah, and how special is it to put on the green jersey? You don't put on a green jersey, you put on was it a pink jersey?
A pink one or a yellow one, either way, it's the same thing. Even just putting on a jersey, seeing the crest coming out in national anthem, yeah, you get that bit of nerve and you're like, oh yeah, this is really it, like playing for your country, everyone wants to do it, so just enjoy the moment.
And so just some quick fire questions that I've done with Jamie as well. Just who's the best trainer in the squad? You can answer
Adam Murphy.
You can answer yourself some of these questions if you think you're
Can I,
Yeah, you can, yeah. Who's the most underrated player in the squad?
Harry Vaughan.
Harry's injured.
Yeah, he's injured.
Yeah. Who loves social media the most?
James Bank.
Yeah. Actually, did you see that photo of him last weekend? The size of his legs, I couldn't believe it.
Huge.
Yeah, I can't believe it. That's probably a weird thing to talk about, but anyway, it's not right. Who's the funniest in the squad?
I'll say Trent. Trent is funny.
Who would be the last person on this team?
Oh, definitely Trent.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, what's wrong with Trent?
You just laugh at him. That's about it.
See, you'd be gone.
Yeah, you'd be gone. Yeah.
Who would be your first choice if you had to?
Oh, Aaron Maguire, definitely.
Why Aaron Maguire?
Brains.
Is it? Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
And so, what's your most memorable moment of your career so far?
Probably being on the bench in Champions League.
Yeah. Who would you trust with your life for a last-minute penalty to send Ireland to the €21 Euros?
Rocco.
Who's the toughest player you played against?
Ludo Blas, one of the brand players in France.
Yeah. Who's the best player you played with?
Pierre Malou.
Oh, he's always been. And what is your biggest aspiration in football?
To be one of the top 10 best keepers in the world.
Yeah. And you think that's achievable?
That's what I want.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much, Noah.
No problem. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
No